What's up, guys? Fish Keeper is here once again with another video. I wanted to do a little update on my marine land tank. This is the marine land silhouette, and it's basically my green Jade Neocaridina shrimp. Started off in a different tank, brought them over here once I got this one established. Started with, I want to say 7 green Jades, and I'm up to about 15. I did lose a few in the move. I kind of moved them at a time where they were breeding. I mean, they had just dropped a bunch of babies, and I lost a lot, honestly, in the move. But it's all for the better good. I have them here next to my my bed, so I look at them almost every day. I get to enjoy them, and I really like these guys. They might be my top favorite shrimp right now, and that might only be because they're by my bed. But here they are. Let's get a real close up with them. So as you can see, there's different grades of them, and green Jades are that's just how they're gonna be for a while. You kind of have to just keep culling until you get some nice colors. But as you can see, they're all green, so it's not like, sorry, let me focus. It's not like some of them are blue or anything. They're all pretty much green. This will count, actually. That's one of the bigger females. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One all the way back there, 11. Oh, 12. And I had counted a few up by the wood over there somewhere. So at least 12 to 15, somewhere around there. Doing great. Oh, there's another one right there. Look at that, climbing up the mountain. So the way I escape this, it's not really escape, guys. It's just, this is a breeding tank. I put some plants in here that don't really require too much light. I guess besides, I mean, those guys do kind of need light. I believe that's a Ludwigia species. They might actually need some light, especially since it's one of those super reds. We'll see what happens with that. It's still pretty nice and red. Pinata back there. I've had decent luck with them in low light, so I don't expect to lose it or anything. What's the name? Java Fern. Yeah, Java Fern. And Dwarf Sage in the front. I don't expect the Dwarf Sage to continue. What's this? Oh, some Java Moss. I don't know how that got in there. I don't want Java Moss in here. And some regular Ludwigia green, or whatever, the regular Ludwigia repens. Let's see, up top I have dwarf water lettuce, not doing so good because, again, the lighting here is not the best. And then the Ludwigia red species is nice and red, only because it came from a different tank like this, so I don't expect it to continue to be that red, but it's nice. Again, this whole setup is kind of like a MacGyver thing. I have an hang on a back filter. This tank originally had a space back here for that back style filter thing, where like a matin filter kind of, where water would go back there and the water pump would shoot it back. But because I couldn't find the tubing for it, I just got in here and X-Acto knifed all the this area basically. So now we have all this area as part of the tank and not some kind of water reservoir. So I did that a few days ago, maybe about a week ago now, and I like it because the tank is still black in the back there. I don't really need to see this side of the area of the tank, right? It doesn't matter. And there's still some depth back there, so if the shrimp do want to hide or something, or maybe the babies want to hide back there, they could spend time back there. Also, there's a lot of space behind this wood. You can see crevices going back there, and there, back there. So I really wanted that space for any kind of baby shrimp that didn't want to come out. I like to feed up in front so I can see them. And then I attached a nice sponge filter. Oh, look at this green one. Oh, there you go. Kind of cool. When they're up in the air like that, in the water, I mean, you really get to see how green they are. And I kind of like that compared to the dark greens. Because the dark greens, once they're not on the ground like this, you really can't tell they're green. They kind of look black. Like if they come up to the background right there, black background back there, you would think they were black shrimp, not really anything. It's only when I come up that you start saying, oh, those things are green, So this is the tank right here. Pre-cycled everything because the filter was going good. It's going good. I mean, the soil is a mixture of Fluval, UNS contra soil, Fluval stratum, UNS contra soil, and some black gravel that I had already. It was part of a different tank. And the lighting is the built-in lighting that it had. Plus, I super glued another light from a different tank. It's hard to tell. See, wow, you can't see. Okay, well, you can kind of see right there. This strip right here, not the back one, this strip right here, I kind of just super glued it on there because I figured I had it laying around anyways, and I was like, why not? I'll just get 2 LED strips and see what happens. And it actually lights up the tank very well. With just one of them, it's fine, but the second one does kind of make me feel like maybe I can get away with more nicer plants, which is why I'm putting this red plant in here, this Ludwigia. I want to see if this light is good enough. Now, it's also not that tall, so I'm assuming it probably is good enough. But yeah, I'm not going to be fertilizing too much in here because I don't want to run into too many algae problems. Although I think I would have already seen some algae problems if I was going to get any. We'll have to see. I do a lot of water changes in this tank because it was Neo, so. I also attached that intake sponge just in case I didn't want to suck up any baby shrimp back there. But yeah, guys, overall, oh, look, you see, look at that. That's really green. As you can see, this tank's doing pretty good. They've at least doubled in size already as far as population. There's a few buried females. I think it's only one actually right now. This very nice green one, I believe she is buried. She for sure is the back one. Actually, her I can't tell. I think she is. At least one. That's pretty good. She's also a female, not buried yet. And there's tons of males in there, so it'll happen. Probably within a month, I'll see them double again and again and again. That's kind of what I've seen. Every month, they kind of double when they're this small in population, and then they get to a point where you don't even know anymore. They just kind of explode. But I'm never gonna let this overpopulate. I'm gonna just there's enough supply. I mean, there's enough demand in here locally where I can offload it to either a couple. I think there's 3 pet stores that are okay with taking shrimp from hobbyists, and then there's a supplier that I know who's always okay with me supplying him so he can supply some of the stores. And I think I'm gonna try to see if he's cool with me doing a little shout out to him, because I just picked up a few more shrimps from him for my new surprise tank that I'm gonna talk about in the next video. But for now, this is all I got, guys. An update on the green jade shrimp and a really good example of high grade green jades and low grades. I don't really know what you would consider these guys, but I do know these are very deep green. This guy almost not even green anymore, kind of like a, no, it is green, but it's just, I want to say that's the green you want, this guy right here, or girl. I think that's the green you want. Maybe that one back there too, but these ones are a little darker. So is that guy. So I don't know, I kind of like to look at them and say, yeah, that's green, and that's the kind of green I want. This is still a little more yellow, but they're females, so they're really important to my tank right now. But I guess if I had all these and I had only these guys as like an extras, like I would probably cull them. But for now, since the whole community is pretty small in numbers, I'm gonna keep those guys or those girls and just kind of use them to get me some more. And look at that guy over there. That one's really good. See that? So yeah, so I guess you'd probably want these high grade ones, and these you really only want if they're producing for you. If these were males, actually, I'd probably still keep them. I mean, they're still green. It's just one of those things where you have to decide how big your population is and what your goal is. If I had over 100 in here or something like that, then yeah, I would probably cull these immediately if they didn't have any eggs. But since I'm pretty low in numbers because I'm just starting with this, I'm okay with keeping it as is. All right, guys, like and subscribe if you can. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you can. Notification bell, all that stuff, all that jazz, please. This is Fish Keeperist, and I'm out.